Okay, we actually covered the next string, which is the 2 string. Okay, and then there's a third version over here where this 2 in the key of C is a D, and it is one of the open strings. It's the D string. Remember, this is normal E tuning. This is why I tell people that I know I'm laughing, but that my guitar is a flat instrument. I've got it down tuned 2 whole steps. From C, if you go down 2 whole steps, I don't know why my piano was turned off. Maybe something pressed a button. Okay, so when I play a C, it comes out this. Alright. See, if you hone in on which one of the strings is the important sound. So when I go right here, this seems to be, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that note. So you're honing in on strings as if they were piano notes, but this is the C. So now we can start here with this particular D is or E, A, D right here. That's a D string, okay? I'm playing a B flat on the piano, but that's because this is an A flat instrument. Okay. So that's where this 2 is, and we're going to start the D shape from the 2 string, from the 3rd string up. Now, according to this, starting a D shape from the 3rd string up will give us a C, and that's where this C is. And also starting a C shape from the 3rd string up is right here, 3, 4, 5. Same thing, these 3s. Okay, this E and this E are the same. It's like tuning. They're a perfect 4th apart horizontally. Okay, they're more than a perfect 4th apart. They're an octave apart or something like that. They're actually the same note. So they're a perfect 4th apart because the strings are perfectly fourths apart, not fourths apart. Like you could, when Andy wants to put his fret things on, I gotta take the strings off this thing. Alright, so we got the 3 here, and we're gonna do a C from the 3rd string becomes an A. Alright, so I can play it. Here's our C. Our normal C from the 3rd string up here would go. Okay, I ended on the 6th there. Now we want to play that same pattern, which is a normal C position pattern, and it happens to be a C-shaped C, because it's up on the octave. You can do it down here. Sounds like a clock. Alright, so we're going to play that from the 3rd string. Okay, so I find my E note here. You would have to find it as a whole step up from the 3rd, from the D string. Okay, but me, I have the notes labeled because I've been labeling them for 30 years. So and yeah, it's always been fun. I always did it right away. I've stuck those labels on there. I needed to see the notes because I'm more interested in music theory, not how to play in the dark kind of thing. Fret light didn't help me either. Fretlight, I couldn't afford the wireless one, and you know, I would like to, if I could engineer this whole thing, you know, I would just have the colored lights like this, so you'd see this and you'd just see colors. I mean, it'd be like lit up, lit red light, purple light, you know, simple, you know, and we could do that. But that's not what I'm into doing right now, because I don't have to do that. I can see this. It doesn't have to be electronically lit, you know, and you could change the tuning and all that stuff, and that gets into, you know, custom displays and things like that that are the size of fretboards, or the whole thing has one big fretboard display. So it'd be a display shaped like this. And, you know, to do that would be an engineering problem in itself, you know. But it wouldn't be that difficult. It wouldn't really be that difficult. Then you'd have to put, the, you know, you'd have to protect it, and then you'd have to put the frets over it. So instead of wood, it'd be like putting solar panels on your roof. You know, it's gotta have strength, integrity. It's gotta have durability, and you know, it's just gotta serve its purpose, and it also has to fit to the roof. You know, so this would be like a solar panel on your fretboard. You know, but it'd be a display, and then you program the display to display this particular picture out underneath the frets, and hey, there it is, lit up as a display where you could put anything you want. You know what I'm saying? You could put anything you want on that display. That would be cool, but it'd be heavy. You know, it'd be difficult. It's a big engineering problem, and there'd be a lot of controversy about, you know, why are people doing that? What are they going to use that display for? You know, could it be used as a weapon? You know, maybe I could put a display on my rifle. No, I don't know. This is getting crazy, and I'll tell you why. Because this stuff, this is amino 9, all 9, all the time. Now, I'm getting ready to go on my diet again and get ready to go to the gym today. But everything I did before here is before I got, you know, just with my coffee. Amino 9 lasts about an hour before you realize you're not feeling the effects of amino 9 anymore. It's interesting, but for that hour, you know, you better be careful. So we've added the C. We've got a 2 minutes. We got to add the C for the 10-minute freeware version, which I like, because I'm not supposed to be like rambling more than 2 or 3 minutes at a time at my meetings, so that I have to get to. So we've added the C, we've added the A. Why? Because when you start, let's say let's start on the 2, because 2 is the easiest one to look at with the 7L. If you're in a fog, start 7L on the 2. So here's the 2, but it's going to be warped, so you're not going to see. It's going to warp in this particular case only this between the second and the third level of the you know, string of the pattern is going to warp. So it's going to be like 2, 3, and then the 7 is going to be right over the 5. So there is 2. What did I say? 2, 3? No, not 2, 3. 2, 5, and then the 7 is going to be right over that 5 instead of the root. 2, 5, and there's your 7. Wow, we got about 40 seconds. So we want to play this D string here. It goes. We had the warp right there, and guess what? That becomes a C. All right. So that's it. The early warped formed a C shape. You have to trust me on that. You can play it till you blue in the face. It works.